All right. Hello, 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 guys. What's going on? This is Davey, the dreaded cryptomaniac, coming at you. What is it? September 28th. Yeah, been a rough month. Haven't posted in a couple weeks. Been busy adjusting to a new job. Doing a lot better than I was. So just, I guess, just to sort of catch up to everybody. Yeah, this has been a pretty tough correction. People are talking about this being a falling wedge. Um, which I think is pretty accurate. Excuse me for that. But looking at the VPVR, this is on the daily. So we're stuck in between these volume profiles. This is where all the most trading has happened. Um, so between the 47, 46, 47,000 dollars, and then this whole range is between 30 and 39,000, which we've already bounced on the 39,000 once. Now we're in this falling wedge, and there's a possibility we can go to 37. Into this a little bit. We're actually getting a really nice bounce right now, and this just pulled up. Thank God. I was curious that wasn't going to do that, but I have sort of a rudimentary wedge. Everyone's been drawing them differently. You can draw them in a variety of ways, but there's clearly resistance. There's downward pressure being pushed down, but we also have support coming in here. Then we also have some kind of buying support in this region here as well. Um, so there's a decent chance we're getting a good bounce right now. If we bust through this with enough volume and get up here, we get above 43. It's going to be off to the races. This has been a really rough, few weeks. Actually, almost as rough as it was this summer in, June and July before we had the big, I guess buyback, to get us back to 52K. Here we go, daily chart, and we are getting some divergences. Let's see. I think the main divergence that I saw was on the hourly, and it's a bullish divergence. Yeah, so we've been going lower, right? But RSI is going higher. Um, lower, higher. It's not really so much on the regular RSI, but actually, I'm wrong. So yeah, we are getting some bullish divergence here. So that's your first hit on the same mark. Your second hit's a little higher, and we just had our third hit, and on the RSI. So the prices are pretty much the same, but the RSI is actually higher. So that's a bullish divergence. So the bears are running out of steam to push this thing down. This is probably going to be it. I bet today to maybe tomorrow. The nightmare scenario, somewhat of a nightmare scenario, is we get rejected, and a lot of times it happens at like 4 or 5 a.m. I've noticed it's either happens at 1 or 2 a.m. or 4 or 5 a.m. when everyone's sleeping, and it's China trying to fuck everything up, like they're always trying to fuck everything up, and all this FUD right now is just them buying back. I just heard that the Chinese government has been buying this whole dip, so this is just all it banned Bitcoin 19 times, so don't even worry about that. But yeah, so if they crash the market somehow, and maybe Biden says "fuck Bitcoin" or something like that, pardon my French, and then we go down to 38, 37, maybe. But yeah, I mean, look at this 4 hour stochastic RSI is done. So if that does happen, we're probably going to come up here, get above the wedge, and then it would happen, be another fake out. We've already had one fake out. That was a fake out yesterday or 2 days ago. So I think we're gonna start going up. If I had to put a wager on, also the regular markets today corrected pretty hard, but it was a higher high or a higher low. Sorry. And if they start printing more money, they put the infrastructure bill in. Once again, off to the races. So I'm still bullish. Most people are still bullish, but there is a problem, and this problem needs to be resolved in the next few days by the end of this week. And us being below the 21-week moving average, a lot of traders are looking at this. Everybody's looking at this. The price needs to get above 43.5, 44, 45. We need to get above this line this week. And if we don't, I mean, maybe we'll glide under it for another week, but that's very unlikely. We've got to get above this thing. So that's my one reserve. We get a giant tank, and what if the stock market just keeps falling? We're going to keep falling, and this is going to turn into a giant descending triangle. And it's going to be really ugly for like 6 more months. So, and it could happen. But the likelihood is not very high, and September is always bearish for stocks and crypto. So October could be really beautiful, November could be great, December could be great. We just don't know how great. But the thing is, we've got to get through this month, and we need to get above this line. There's a lot of traders, a lot of people are looking at that. And the good thing is we have so much support down here. I mean, so even if we do come here and we come down, stay down here for a while, there's a lot of support. I mean, for us to break through this, if this was to be a descending triangle, we'd have to break through all of that major support and come all the way down here, and then just ride up. That could happen, and then we drop back down to 20K, something like that. And that would be like a 3 to 6 month process. That would not be quick. So we will see what will happen. I just wanted to do a quick update. There is one thing, one last thing I wanted to go over. The total market caps. Yeah, the crypto total market cap is still looking great. See that? And yeah, everyone traditionally looked at Bitcoin to dictate the bull market. I think that's going to be kind of out the window coming up. Maybe next cycle for sure, but this cycle for me, this is a good indicator. I mean, Bitcoin will do what it does, but since it's 45% dominance, it's really about what the whole market's doing. No one's saying anything about that. But the 21-week moving average on the total market cap of crypto, it's above. And we want to stay above 1.8 trillion. We're at 1.86. This is a beautiful descending wedge. I mean, I actually haven't really given this a good look, but this is a descending wedge. Like, things are looking kind of bullish. And I'll do a little live drawing here. Here, we'll do this line here. Yeah. Let's see where this thing can go. And there's a possibility that we can get this other dump everyone's talking about down to 37. That could happen. And this is what it would do. It would come down here. Maybe we go down below the 21-week moving average next week. Maybe we get one more drop. But I bet that will not last long. The target for this wedge would be back to 2.36 trillion. And then that will likely create not only like some kind of a larger parabolic move, but you'll get an ascending triangle. And then that'll prep us for the rest of the year. Bear with me here. Still want to get a new computer. And then with an ascending triangle, just to give us a decent idea of what kind of prices we might see, or total market cap. So if our top was 2.3 trillion. Okay. Something you can do, extrapolate this. There's a few different ways you can use Fibonacci's and whatnot. I'm kind of just this is very rudimentary. I guess we could start right there. I mean, this thing could just rocket. This is very conservative. I'm kind of just taking this. There we go. And the log scale is on right now, so this thing is adjusting for that. That would minimally put us at 3.8 trillion. So pretty much double the market cap. maybe a little less. Actually, let's take the log off. What does that actually do? 3.8. That's pretty. I don't think it'll even top up at 3.8. I mean, I think we're going to look at like something like a 10 trillion or 7 to 10 trillion market cap. So whatever, everything is, I think a 3x, or 2x, at least 2x. And that's how I'm looking at things. The whole crypto market cap. Just so imagine if all your holdings just go up 2 times from what they were previously at in July or May. May? Well, that was when the big crash was, right? Yeah, May. So I'd be happy with that personally. But that's it for me today. Check in maybe tomorrow. We'll see. I just want to do little updates and don't freak out too much. Don't let the FUD get you. Take care.